What's up guys, Theo down here. This video was going to be about lots of different things. First of all, I'm going to do a few things done really quickly because there's something major that I want to talk about that I haven't spoken about before. So basically, first of all, I want everyone to stop moaning about YouTube being broken or YouTube not working properly. Watch the video today. I will put a link to the description. Watch that video. Kind of explains what's been going on with YouTube. And the other thing, a lot of people saying about Call of Duty's dead, and I know I did a video saying about it as well. But Call of Duty's not dead, and everyone that does a Call of Duty channel, your channel will be fine, because if you're like me, I go to these channels not necessarily to watch the gameplay, even though I do watch the gameplay in the background, but I will be there to listen to the person and the person's personality. So I think all these people saying they're worried about Call of Duty. If you don't want to do Call of Duty, just do another game, or do an older Call of Duty, or just do whatever you want, because at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters that most people will come to your channel because they like you, and not because of the video you're posting. That's that done quickly. Something I want to talk about is something that I've been suffering from for a while now, and I don't know why, but just recently it's been occurring more and more and more, and I have no real understanding or reason why it happens. So back a couple of years ago, I used to own, I've had a few Mitsubishi Evos, one of my favourite cars, and I had this black one. It was a really nice 360 one. Anyway, it's unimportant. I'd been to my girlfriend's pub, I left, it was a rainy night, and I was going down a hill. I lost control of my car, and I aquaplaned into a crash barrier at about 50-60 miles an hour. Not a nice experience. Airbags went off, everything. Anyway, the car got towed away and the car was written off. So after that, I was signed off work for a couple of days. Got sent home from work from having shock. And then I bought another Evo after that. And then what happened was, I was driving to work, and every time it was raining, it suddenly caused me to have this really horrible feeling. Felt like I couldn't breathe, I was sweaty, I was hot, and so I'd have to pull over. And it turns out so that I started suffering from panic attacks. I have no idea why, obviously caused from the accident. Anyway, years gone past, a couple of years gone past, I got a different car now. I sold my Evo because I couldn't drive it anymore, because every time it rained I had the same feeling. Literally going down the motorway at 50 miles an hour because I couldn't drive any faster, literally grabbing the steering wheel so hard because I was at this fear of, I don't know what was going to happen, but it's horrible. I bought a new car, so I got a Ford Focus, which I really love, and I can now drive in the rain. It's gone away, it was instant, it went away. But the thing that's happened now is that I find myself suffering from panic attacks in the most weirdest situations. Like yesterday, I went to go and get my hair cut, and while I'm sitting down having my hair cut, I don't know if it's because I have this feeling that I can't move quickly if I need to, and that's why it sounds really strange. I know this really sounds strange that I'm speaking about this in a kind of Call of Duty video, but I kind of just want to like share this. So I was sitting there and I felt like I couldn't breathe. It was horrible. I was only there for like 15 minutes. I felt like I couldn't breathe, but as soon as I got off that chair, I felt better. My breathing went back to normal and everything. And I had the same thing last night. I went to cinema. I went to see the new Star Wars film. I started off, I could feel my heart beating, and it was fine. But then we got an hour and a half into the film, and that was it. I just started feeling really sweaty, really hot. I'm sitting there, I feel like I couldn't breathe. Like it gets really, really tight. And as soon as the film ended, literally as soon as the film ended, I could get up and move. I was fine. My breathing calmed down. I calmed down. I don't know what it's like. I don't know if there's anyone else that suffers from it, right? Because it is fucking one of the worst things I've ever had. Because it's not an illness, and it's all in your head, and it's all to do with having anxiety. And this is where I think it's come from my car crash, because it's the only thing that happens. I've been getting it at work. I mean, just sitting here before I was doing this video, I had a panic attack just before I was doing this video. Like, but it's been getting a little bit worse recently. I think that's because it's on my mind all the time at the moment. And maybe with working Christmas and it being stressful, and I don't know. The only time I actually feel calm is if I'm playing a game. Like even playing Call of Duty, I've not even been getting like stressed at Call of Duty, because it calms me down. I go into my own little world and everything's fine, and I can feel like I can breathe and everything's cool. So please, like, let me know if anyone else suffers from it, or you know anyone else suffers from this, because it is really horrible. It's a really stupid thing. It's something so stupid. yeah, I just want to kind of share that and kind of say where I'm at and what it's been like for me, because it's not the nice experience, and I'm sure there's other people out there that suffer from it, and it'd be nice to talk to some other people about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're new, then subscribe, and next time I'll try to bring you something a little bit more cheerful. I'm not talking about me being all mental or whatever, which I don't think I am mental, but anyway, that's all I got. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.